addressed to God's energy known as Radha, and Krishna is name of God, meaning he who is attractive to everyone. Rama means one who gives pleasure and enjoys life. When chanted, the Maha Mantra is a petition to God. O Krishna, O energy of Krishna, please engage me in your service.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, Prabhu.
So today is chapter 16 of Gita Gyan. Who would like to read this? Any volunteer?
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
If you can read the Sanskrit one, then I can follow.
Okay. Devaki Nandana Krishna.
Devaki Nandana Krishna.
Gita
Krishna.
Gita Patena Tusyati.
Gita Patena Tusyati.
Yatana Vedaidanena.
Yatana Vedade Danina.
Yagya Tirtha Vrita Bibihi.
Yata Tita Vita Biptibi. The son of Devaki, the supreme personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna, cannot be satisfied by anyone's study of the Vedas, charity, sacrifice, pilgrimage, or vows, as much as he is satisfied by the devotional recitation of the Gita, Vaishva Tantra Sara 22. Hare Krishna.
We take pranams from Shri 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 Jagannath Baladev Subhadra. On the right hand side, we see the Sudarshan Chakra. Can you see on the right hand side? Sudarshan Chakra.
Yes.
And on the left hand side is Balaram's club. You can't see the full picture. Let me see if there is, sorry. The full picture, but it's a club. Balaram uses expert in club. And Krishna always has his Sudarshan Chakra, right? So we chant Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So we pray to the Lordships to give us their blessings, and we can become good devotees, and also we can learn the Bhagavad Gita and use it in our life. So we also take the blessings of the Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, founder Acharya of the International Society for Krishna Consciousness. Who would like to read this?
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Can I start?
Yeah.
Gita patam cha shravanam yah karoti dine dine kratavu vajimedatya kritastena sa dakshana. Great sacrifices such as the Ashwamedha, along with their remunerations, are naturally achieved by one who daily hears and recites the Gita. Hare Krishna.
So big sacrifices were prescribed in the olden yugas. But especially during Kali Yuga, it is not prescribed because it's too expensive and there are no qualified priests to perform the sacrifices. You must be very qualified priest. If you do it wrong, the whole thing is useless. But in Kali Yuga, everything is the Lord is very merciful. You read the Gita, you chant the holy name, and even if you don't do it perfectly, Krishna still gives you the mercy. Don't worry.
Prabhu, what is Prabhu?
Yeah.
What is Ashwamedha?
Okay, you see what happened is after the end of the Mahabharata war, they call it the horse sacrifice. And then the Maharaj Yudhishthira send the horse to all over the world, and then with the army, and then whoever doesn't want to accept the supremacy of Yudhishthira and as the chief king, they are all called minor kings. So whoever accepts, well and good, every year they pay some tribute, some taxes. But whoever don't accept must fight, and they fight, So anyway, the horse goes all over, then comes back, and then there's a big fire sacrifice where they cut the horse and kill it. And then the priest must chant special mantras to bring the horse back to life. So that is the test of the correctness of the sacrifice. It's very expensive because you call priests from all over the world and you have to give them proper gifts. So for the king to have this type of sacrifice is very, very expensive. But if it's successfully done, you'll get a lot of opulence and power. So that is the Ashwatthama sacrifice. And we don't recommend you to do it because we are not really interested in a lot of opulence and power. We are more interested in getting bhakti for the Lord, right?
Yeah, yes, agree, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Very good. So it's a divine and demonic natures. Remember the chapter 14, mode of goodness, passion, and ignorance. So this one is telling about a little bit different about the people who are divine and the people who are demonic. People who are divine are always spiritual and want to go back to the spiritual world. People who are demonic are very materialistic and they want to enjoy this world to the full. After that, I will tell you a story of Indra. Okay? All right. Huh? Who would like to read from Bhagavad Gita 16.1? And then after that, you read this. 1 to 3. From Bhagavad Gita 1 to 3, then you read this 16.6.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
I will read
Yes.
text 1.
1 to 3.
1 to 3. Okay, text 1 to 3. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, fearlessness, purification of one's existence, cultivation of spiritual knowledge, charity, self-control, performance of sacrifice, study of the Vedas, austerity, simplicity, non-violence, truthfulness, freedom from anger, renunciation, tranquility, aversion to fault-finding, compassion for all living entities, freedom from covetousness, gentleness, modesty, steady determination, vigor, forgiveness, fortitude, cleanliness, and freedom from envy, and from the passion for honor. These transcendental qualities, O son of Bharata, belong to godly men endowed with divine nature. Text 6. Prabhu, can I repeat after you?
Yeah. Sri Bhagavan Uvacha.
Sri Bhagavan Uvacha.
Yau Bhuta Sarga Lokasmini.
Again, Prabhu, sorry.
Okay, I better. Dau Bhuta
Daubhuta
Sarga Lokesmin.
Sargaulokesmin
Daiva Asura Evacha.
Daiva Asura Evacha
Daivo Vistarasa Prokta.
Daivo Vistarasa Prokta
Asuram Partha Me Srinu.
Asuram Partame Srinu. O son of Bharata, in this world there are two kinds of created beings. One is called divine and the other demonic. I have already explained to you at length the divine qualities. Now hear from me of the demonic. Hare Krishna.
The first 3 verses, Krishna is saying about divine people. So you want to be divine, you have to follow what is Krishna is saying, and you should have these qualities. Fearlessness, you must be no fear. That Krishna is with me, I have no fear. Purification of one's existence. You are trying to purify yourself of your existence by reading Bhagavad Gita and becoming above the transcendental modes of material, above the modes of material nature into the transcendental mode of material nature. Cultivation of spiritual knowledge, what you are doing now. Charity, you're supposed to do some charity. Self-control, you're supposed to control yourself. Performance of sacrifice. In this age of Kali Yuga, chanting the holy name is the performance of the best sacrifice. Study of the Vedas. This is the cream of the Vedas. What we are reading is Bhagavad Gita. And later on, if you have inclination or time, you can read the Bhagavatam. That's very good. Austerity, you must be austere. Means you should not be attached to too much comforts. You can be in comforts, but you must be able to live without them. You know, if Krishna gives, so and so be it. Krishna don't give, so be it. Simplicity, you must be very simple-hearted, simple-minded. Okay? Non-violence, that one you understand. Truthful, you understand. Freedom from anger, you understand. Renunciation means you don't have, you can make do with whatever and still be happy. Tranquility, peace of mind. Aversion to fault finding, don't look for faults in people. Compassion for all living entities, be compassionate to everyone. Freedom from covetousness means freedom from desiring something others have and you don't have, and you getting envious of them. That's covetousness. Whatever is in your karma, whatever Krishna gives, so be it. Gentleness, you understand. Modesty, you understand. Huh? Steady determination, to especially steady determination in becoming a good devotee of the Lord. If you want to be successful in anything, you must be determined. You want to be a good doctor, you must have a steady determination. You want to be a good lawyer, you must have a steady determination. So you want to be a good devotee, you must have steady determination. So it is also useful for material things as well as for your spiritual things. Vigor means strength. You must have a lot of strength. You don't be weak. Forgiveness. Vigor also is needed when if you want to wake up early in the morning, you must have the vigor. You must be able to get up, not just see the alarm clock or switch off. Tomorrow, never mind, I will wake up. Today, never mind. Forgiveness. You must be forgiving to others. Then Krishna will forgive you also. Fortitude. Fortitude means what? What does fortitude? It means that you are very, you make sure that you keep out unwanted things. Things which are not beneficial, you don't do. Fortitude. Cleanliness. Do the things which are good for you. Cleanliness inside your heart as well as exteriorly. Freedom from envy. Don't be envious. That is also is actually linked to covetousness. But and covetousness means for things. Envy can be for things as well as, oh, that person so beautiful, I'm not beautiful. I wish I could be beautiful like that. So sad. Why Krishna never make me beautiful like that? Okay. And from passion for honor. You should not be doing anything to make people look at you and say, what a good man he is. You should be doing as a duty. Whether a person you get honor or not, that you don't care for it. These transcendental qualities belong to godly men endowed with divine nature. So then Krishna says, I've already told you. Now let's see what he said for demonic people. Okay, who would like to read this?
Prabhuji, Hare Krishna, can I follow up to you?
Ma, how are you?
I'm fine,
Okay.
Prabhuji.
Pravitam Chavrit. Okay. Pravitam. Pravitim.
Pravitim
Chanivritim Cha.
cha nivritim cha
Janana Vidur
janana vidur
Asura.
asura
Na Saucham.
na swacham
Napi Chacharo.
napi chacharo
Na Satyam.
na satyam
Tesu Vidyate.
tesu vidyate.
Okay.
Those who are dominic do not know what is to be done and what is not to be done, neither cleanness, none proper behavior, or none truth is found in them. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Here you can see Yudhishthira. Here you can see Shakuni, the uncle. Here you see Duryodhan. So what are they doing? They are cheating. They are not doing a proper thing. They don't know what is to be done and what is not to be done. All they want to do is get material things and cheat everyone for it. Neither cleanliness. They are not clean in their heart. They are very envious and they are cheaters. No proper behavior. Their behavior also not fine, not good. And they are not truthful. Their dice is loaded. So in this way, they are nice cheating people. They are expert in cheating. So this type of people are called demoniac. 1 minute, let me see before this video. Okay, who would like to read this? 13 to 15.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, can I
Right?
try?
Yeah.
Idam adya maya labdam imam prapsya manoradam idam asidam api me bhavishyati punardanam asau maya bada satru dhanisya chaparan api iswaroham aham bogi siddho ham balavan sugi adyo vijanavan asmikonyo sadsro maya yakshya dakshami modishya idi arjuna vimohita. The demoniac person thinks, so much wealth do I have today, and I will gain more according to my schemes. So much is mine now, and it will increase in the future more and more. He is my enemy, and I have killed him, and my other enemies will also be killed. I am the Lord of everything. I am the enjoyer. I am perfect, powerful, and happy. I am the richest man surrounded by aristocratic relatives. There is none so powerful and happy as I am. I shall perform sacrifices. I shall give some charity, and thus I shall rejoice. In this way, such persons are deluded by ignorance. Hare Krishna. Thank you.
These qualities are very present in Duryodhan, also in Ravana. They're doing charity because they want to get double the reward. They're doing because they want some benefit. And they learn to enjoy themselves. They think they are enjoying themselves, but actually cannot. You see, today you are thinking, okay, if I got $1 million, I'll be very happy. So you have a steady mind and you focus your mind and you start looking for the $1 million, and somehow or another you got it. Then after you got the $1 million, then you say, I'm still not happy. What is missing? Oh, look at this fellow, he has $10 million. I only got 1 million. No wonder I'm not happy. I must get this 10 million, then I'll be happy. So he works more and more and he tries to get the 10 million. So there can be two things that happen. Because he's so greedy, he can totally lose all his money. Or maybe he's so clever, he got his 10 million. So when he got his 10 million, then he's thinking, why I'm still not happy? Something's wrong. Oh, look at that man, he got 100 million, no wonder I'm not happy. I need to get 100 million. So it goes on, you know, you will never be, you'll never be happy. Material things does not really give you happiness. It's how you use the money to actually serve the Lord and serve the humanity, do charity, help people. All this money is for that, not for you to enjoy yourself and think that you will get enjoyment. To give to others, to help others, to help yourself become a spiritual person. That is the proper thing you should do with money. Buy something nice for the Lord. When you go temple, you bring some nice fruits or some flowers or some ghee or offering to the Lord. Example, this is actually all giving. The more you give, the more happy you become. Why? Because you are having this is a special thing. The more you're compassionate, the more happy you are. The more you're kind, the more happy you become. It's that the more jealous you are, the more unhappy you become. The more greedy you become, the more unhappy you become. All these qualities, the more you think everyone is your enemy, the more unhappy you become. You will have no friends. Your friends will be the same quality like you, all envious of everyone, and one day if they can kill you and take away all your wealth, they are very happy to do that. There is no really real happiness in that. All this, Ravan was so lusty that he could not actually understand. You know, one day Krishna went to see Indra, and then Indra was so happy to see Krishna. Say, my Lord, I'm very blessed. You have come to give me a special favor. And the Lord say, yes, I'm very happy to see you. I want to give you a boon, what you want. He said, okay, when I will ask for a boon, but you will not refuse to give me. Krishna said, okay, just ask. He said, no, you promise that whatever I ask, you will give. Krishna says, okay, I will promise. Now, Indra has a very beautiful wife. Her wife's name is Indrani. You know? Anyway, then Krishna said, what do you want? He said, I want a woman more beautiful than my wife. Krishna says, but you have a wife already. He said, yes, but I want someone even more beautiful. Then Krishna made 1,000 beautiful women. And then this Indra saw the first one, and her name was Urvasi. She was very beautiful. And then he said, okay, I want this first one. Then Krishna said, but you haven't seen the other beautiful ladies. There may be more beautiful than this. He said, no. I've seen this girl, I'm already very attached to her. Enough. I am very happy, I want this girl. So anyway, Krishna says, okay. And then he gave this Urvasi to Indra. And then Indra took this Urvasi and he went to see his spiritual master, Barahaspati. He went to see Barahaspati. And then Barahaspati said, he said, pranams, Gurudev. And Barahaspati said, may you be blessed. So then Barahaspati saw this beautiful lady next to Indra. And he said to Indra, who is this beautiful girl that you have next to you? He said, wait, I'm going to tell you the story. You wait, be patient. He said, you know, then again Barahaspati said, but where is your wife, Indrani? He said, wait, Guruji, I'm going to tell you this story. Okay, what is the story? He said, Krishna came to see me. Krishna came, and then I saw him and I was very happy. And then he said, he wants to give me a boon. And then the Guruji said, wow, that is wonderful. To have Krishna darshan is so difficult to get. And not only that, he came and he's asking to give you a boon. That is the beauty of it all. And then he said, yes. So then, again, the Guruji said, but where is your wife Indrani and who is this girl? He said, wait, Gurudev, I'm telling you. So then I told him, give me a boon, but you must not refuse. The Bharaspati said, yeah, that's a good idea. So what boon you ask? He said, I asked for a woman more beautiful than my wife. And the Guruji looked at this Indra. Indra is his disciple. And the Guruji said, what a stupid disciple I got. Here is Krishna willing to give you anything. And instead of asking for bhakti to Krishna, you ask for a very beautiful girl. So you can understand how foolish Indra is. Also, you can understand how lusty he is. So I'm not saying that he's a demon. He's actually a deva. But even devas got this problem. In the spiritual world, not the spiritual world, in the deva world, everything is very beautiful and handsome. So that's how Indra has his mistress, Urvasi. So look at that, how attached to the material things you can become. So this is very dangerous. Even if you are divine or rather deva, you can also have this lusty feeling. So be very careful, Okay, who would like to read this? Any volunteer?
Hare Krishna Prabhu,
Hey, Krishna.
can you please help me? I will follow you.
Okay. Tan aham dvisata.
Tan aham vrishata
Dvisata.
vishata
Kurum samsarasu.
kuran
Samsaresu.
samsaresu
Naradamam.
naradaham
Damam.
nara
Damam. Man.
damam naradamam
Okay. Sipami ajashram.
kripami ajashram
Asuban.
asuban
Asurisu.
asurisu
Eva yonisu.
eva yonisu
Asurim yonim.
asurim yonim
Apana mudha.
apana mudda
Janmani janmani.
janmani
Mam aprapyaiva.
mam apra yaiva
Mam aprapyaiva.
mam aprap yaiva
Kaunteya tato.
kaunte ya tato
Janti.
yanti
Adhamam gatim.
adyamam gatim
Adhamam gatim.
adamam gatin
Yeah.
gatim
Yeah.
those who are envious and mischievous, who are the lowest among men, I perpetually cast into the ocean of material existence, into various demonic species of life. Attaining repeated birth amongst the species of demonic life, O son of Kundi, such persons can never approach me. Gradually, they sink down to the most abominable type of existence. Hare Krishna.
So now Krishna says there is the divine and there's the demonic. And other than some demonic people, still they worship the devas, or they want material things, or they worship something. But there are some demonic people who are envious, totally envious of Krishna, and totally envious of everyone, and mischievous. That means they like to cause hurt. They like to hurt people, they like to hurt animals, and they are very greedy. Who are the lowest among men. They are really very, very fallen in terms of kindness, compassion. They have 0, all got zeros. They got all fail marks for all of them. Then Krishna said, these people who, like example I give you is Hitler. Hitler, he killed 6 million Jews. What a terrible type of person he can be. He has no heart, 0. So I perpetually cast into an ocean of material existence, into various demonic species of life. You make you worms in the stool, that type of worse, and they makes you cockroaches, or he can make you alligators, he can make you tigers. All these are considered demonic species of life, because you see they kill. They are actually very low. So at least they are in this, they cannot hurt people. Otherwise, when they become human beings, they become the two-legged terrible animals, and they can do so many bad things. Like Stalin, he killed so many Soviets in his time in Russia. He was the communist leader, and he killed so many people. Whoever opposed him, he killed. There are so many cases of rulers who do that. And I don't know if you know, but anyway, I think you know. So there are many cases even in the present day of people who have no compassion. All they want to do is to kill and remain in power. Sometimes they use religion for their selfish motives and fool everyone. So attaining repeated birth among the demonic species of amongst the species of demonic life, O son of Kunti, such persons can never approach me. Gradually they sink down to the most abominable type of existence, because they are so bad that they go down, real down. They don't go halfway down, they go real down. Very, very bad, low rank. They became humans, I don't know how, but after that they became worse than demons. They become the worst demons of all. So this type of people, it's not pleasant to become this way. You think animal is pleasant? No. Have you seen snakes? The king cobra, what they eat? They eat other snakes. The main meal of a king cobra is to eat other snakes. They can eat other poisonous snakes, and they got no problem. They don't get stomach pain. And then example, you will see crocodiles. They eating animals. Whoever comes, there was a story, there's a case, one leopard was drinking water, a crocodile came and eat him and drowned him and ate him. Even the leopard also can be killed. So in this way, then there's another story of the leopard catching the crocodile and biting him and bringing him out and killing him and eating him. So you see, all these are very interesting if you are an animal, and it's very, very sad. So it is very not nice to be an animal, actually. And sometimes you go hungry. You know, the python, once he eats a meal, a big meal, then he don't have to eat for 1 month. That is the story state. Okay, now this is a very famous verse. Who would like to read this?
Hare. Oh.
Sorry.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu, I'll read.
Okay, please.
Okay, 16.21. Thiri vidam nara kasyedam davaram nasanam atma na kama krados tata lobas tasmat ethat taram trajet.
Prayam. Tyaja.
Rayam.
Yeah.
Trajet. There are 3 gates leading to this hell: lust, anger, and greed. Every sane man should give these up, for they lead to the degradation of the soul. Hare Krishna.
Every time you want to do something, you remember there are 3 gates to hell: lust, anger, and greed. Am I doing something out of lust, anger, or greed? If I am, please don't do it, because this will bring you to hell. Who wants to go to hell? It's not a very pleasant place to go to hell. And this lust, anger, and greed will actually give you so much pain, so much no peace. It will not give you peace at all, because it's a very, very something that really devours you, burns you up, and you cannot get peace. If you can give up lust, you can give up anger, and you can give up greed, you are considered a very fortunate person. Right? Now the first 3 verses, Krishna, in this chapter is a very important chapter, 16, how to behave correctly. The first 3 verses, how to behave as a devotee. And this verse, how not to get this. If you get this, you will get a lot of problems. You won't get peace at all. So this is for us to remember. Okay, so you can see this man is very attached to woman, and then he is very attached to anger. He is very attached to greed. He's so greedy. This man is represent greed. This one, this chain is holding him. This represents lust. This represents anger. Lust cannot only mean attachment to woman.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji,
I
can't hear your voice.
Okay, so one minute.
Prabhu can hear, Prabhu.
Okay. Now,
Prabhu can hear.
okay, I'm waiting. Now can you hear?
Now
Prabhuji,
can hear.
my screen also blank. I can't see anything.
Oh, okay. 1 minute. Can you see me now? Can you hear?
Yeah, I can see you, but can't see the slide.
Okay, because I stopped sharing. Now I start.
Correct.
Okay, how about now?
Just a
Coming.
moment.
Yes, Prabhu.
Prabhuji can see.
Okay, this kama, krodhas, tata, lobhas. This lust, anger, and greed. Lust doesn't mean only attachment to woman. It can become like attachment to material things. That is also lust. You know, the gross lust is attachment to woman. The subtle lust is attachment to material things. Subtle lust can also mean attachment to name and fame. That is also lust. Because everything that makes you materially binded is lust. Okay? Anything that makes you angry, it makes you unhappy, that's anger. Anger is very dangerous. And greed, anything that you want something for free, you want to cheat people, that's greed. So these three things are the three gates to hell. Who want to go to hell, please get lust, greed, and anger, or all three of them. Definitely you can go to hell, very easy. Okay, who would like to read this? Any volunteer? Just now someone wanted to read.
So shall I read?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Yah shastra vidhim utsrajya vartate kama karata na sa siddhim avapnoti na sukham na param gatim. He who discards scriptural injunctions and acts according to his own whims attains neither perfection nor happiness nor the supreme destination. Thank you.
So if you don't follow the Gita, you say, I will do how I feel happy. Then you will neither get perfection, you won't get happiness, and you won't get the supreme destination. So that is why Krishna has given us the scriptures, so that we can actually not be ruled by the mind. The scriptures make you control your mind. If your mind you can control, and then your mind will tell you, oh, I like to sing kirtan, I like to hear kirtan, I like to sing kirtan, I like to read Bhagavad Gita, I like to meet, I like to go temple, I like to eat prasad. Then you know your mind is controlled by you, and your mind is your friend. But your mind said, no need to go temple today. Temple food is very boring, Better we go and eat this nice biryani. We have this place, they're selling nice biryani. We eat there. No need to go temple. Temple boring. Then, oh, no need to go temple today. We go see movie. Movie more interesting. Temple is like very boring. Every time go there and do nothing much. So, but you don't understand. You see the Lord. You have no inclination. So the mind is actually pulling you towards material things. Then he's your enemy. But if you control your mind, you tell your mind, sometimes you must tipu the mind. This is nicer. You see how peaceful you are. The mind say, yeah, I'm more peaceful doing these things. Okay, let's do this. Come. Let's do more of this. So your mind becomes your friend. So then that is very important. The mind can be your enemy or your friend. This is how, if you concentrate your mind onto the right path, it will be your friend. You let it go to the wrong path, what can the mind do? Is you letting him go. That's your fault, not the mind's fault. The mind is you have to control. If you allow your child to go the wrong way, have wrong association, meet with gangsters, all it's your fault. You never control your child. If you control your child and you bring him or her to the right places and the temple and everything and read the Bhagavad Gita and all, it's better for you. So in this way, it's you. So your mind is you. Whether you are going to make your mind your friend or your enemy is up to you. So here, that's why Krishna says, you should read the scriptures. Don't somebody says, I hug you, and then after I hug you, you will go back to Godhead. So that is actually not correct. Then there's another man who tells in the USA, there's one man who has 20 cars, expensive cars. Where he get the money, he told all his people, all the congregation, you must donate money to me, the church. And then someone asked, but you are buying expensive cars. He said, the Lord wants me to have expensive cars. So this is my luck. So you see, all these rascals are cheating rascals. So you don't follow all these people. People who are not humble, who are attached to material things, and then they say they are the spiritual people. They are not. Be careful of all these, because they cannot go back to the spiritual world. They cannot bring you. They are both ways is wrong. They cheat you of your money, as well as they cannot bring you back to the spiritual world. Okay, who would like to read? Who hasn't read? Please volunteer. Darshini, you have read?
I try, sir.
Okay.
Tasmat sastram paramanamti karya karya vaivaskitu thav janatva sastra vidanutam karma kartum idarhashi. One should therefore understand what is duty and what is not duty by the regulation of the scriptures. Knowing such rules and regulations, one should act so that he may gradually be elevated.
Yeah. So if you understand what is duty and what is not duty from the scriptures, and you knowing such rules and regulations, you will become elevated spiritually. This is what we want to do, right? Oh, this is the the screen is here, huh? Okay, so they put wrongly. This should be the first one. Okay, we skip this. Okay. So we recap. Demonic doesn't know what to do and what not to do. He is not clean. He is no proper behavior, and he is not truthful. He is envious, mischievous, and he will go to the demonic species of life and the animal kingdom of life. He discards scripture injunctions and he follows his own style. What I feel good is okay. Perfection, happiness, and supreme destination. He don't get perfection, he don't get happiness, and he don't get back to the supreme destination. The three gateways to hell are lust, anger, and greed. This one always remember. And the divine people always get liberation. The demonic people are always bound. They are divine people get freedom. They are free. Their baggage all has been thrown away. The demonic people are carrying heavy loads of baggage, and they are still thinking they are happy. And then you have a choice to do a duty or don't do duty, whether you want and to follow the scriptural injunctions and elevate yourself. So this chapter is chapter 16. It's a very nice chapter. The first 3 verses are very wonderful. All these are very beautiful verses, and what to do, what not to do. Okay. So This is the story of Jagai and Madai. There was this Mahaprabhu, is Krishna, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and then there is Nityananda Prabhu, and there is one Haridas Thakur. Haridas Thakur was a Muslim man about 526 years ago. He was a Muslim man and he was a great devotee of the Lord. And he used to chant about 16 hours every day. Can you believe? For us to chant just 2 hours also very hard. 1 round, 2 rounds also difficult. But he used to chant 16 hours. So anyway, Mahaprabhu told them to go and preach the Krishna Bhakti to everyone. So they went around, and what they used to do, they will hold on to the feet. Supposing they come to you, they will hold your feet. They say, chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. And then if the person doesn't chant, they won't let go. When the person chants, then they will release him. And because they are actually transcendental, it's none different than Balaram. And Haridas Thakur is also Brahma. So they are transcendental. When the person chants in front of them, they also get love of God. So they used to go around and spreading the love of Godhead to everyone. One day they heard about Jagai and Madai. These two are the what we call demonic type of people. They like to womanize, they like to drink, they like to do many bad things. Cheat, they like to steal, so their style is like that. So then they heard about it, and then Nityananda Prabhu said, let's go and save them, make them into devotees. And Haridas Thakur said, no, they are very dangerous. Don't do it. You don't know this type of people, what they can do. Nityananda Prabhu said, no, let's do it. And then they went to Jagai and Madai. And they said, sirs, can you chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. And they said, hey, who are you to tell us all these things? We are not interested in anything spiritual. Please get out from here. He said, sir, please chant the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. And then they got very angry. And one of them go and take the bottle and bang onto, the liquor bottle here, bang on Nityananda's head. And Nityananda's head, the blood came out. And then Haridas Thakur saw this. He ran towards Mahaprabhu. Nityananda Prabhu has been hit by a bottle and blood is coming out. And Mahaprabhu became very angry. He came running and he had in his hand. Actually, he's not supposed to show that he's Krishna. But that time he got so angry, he forgot that he's not Krishna. He's a devotee. So then what he did, he took out his Sudarshan Chakra to kill them. And these people, they saw this and they said, oh, so. They were so frightened. And then Mahaprabhu came and Nityananda Prabhu told Mahaprabhu, wait. In this Kali Yuga, everyone are demonic, everyone are fallen. If you're going to kill all the fallen people, then most people you have to kill. The only way to actually save them is to make them chant the holy name of the Lord. We came for this purpose, don't forget. And then Mahaprabhu thought, hey, yes, I'm in the form of a devotee. I forgot I was a devotee. I'm a devotee, not Krishna in this Kali Yuga. Actually, it's Krishna, but he came as a devotee. So then these people, they came and they asked forgiveness from Mahaprabhu. Mahaprabhu said, no, you don't ask forgiveness from me. Ask forgiveness from Nityananda Prabhu. If he forgive you, okay, otherwise I'm going to kill you. So they came and they begged forgiveness from Nityananda Prabhu. And Nityananda Prabhu said, I bless you. You don't worry. Bless you, you become good devotee. So they started chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. And then they started preaching to everyone. Chant Hare Krishna, and then follow Mahaprabhu, read Bhagavad Gita. They started telling everyone their change of heart. So the holy name of Krishna can deliver the most sinful of all sinners, is exemplified by the pastime of Jagai and Madai. The holy name can remove the demonic qualities in your heart. Actually, Chitragupta has already written many pages of all the sins they have committed. And he says that these two are definitely going to be candidates to go to the hellish planets. But then, because of the mercy of the Lord, all the books were thrown away. Because why? They became devotees. And they became very nice people. And you become a devotee, whatever sinful things you have done in your last life, all actually gets written off. All okay. So this is Srimad Bhagavatam. If you are interested to buy, and then this. Okay, so what you learn from today's chapter? What is the important verses in today's chapter? Who can say? Tell me the verse number. It's okay. Tulasi, what is the important chapter? What is the important?
16.1
16, 1 to 3, huh? 3 verses.
to 3. Right, yeah.
Okay. Who else? Which is the other verse that is very important?
16.21.
16:21. What is the verse?
Oh, sorry, it was 16:23. 21. There are three.
Yeah. What is the verse written?
There are 3 gates leading to this hell: lust, anger, and greed.
Yeah. Very good. And which other verse is very good? Very important. Understand the last verse. Understand what is duty and what is not duty by following the scriptures, so that you can become elevated, right? 23 and 24. Okay. And any questions?
Prabhu, the slides for this lesson you will send us after the class, is it?
Yeah. I sent already.
Okay. Oh, because
I sent on Saturday, I think.
No, Prabhuji, we haven't got the slide for this chapter 16.
No, I forgot. Okay,
No,
I'll send
no.
immediately after this.
Okay, thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Okay, any other question? All understood, huh? Let's see, any chat, anyone say something? Okay. So now I have asked for anyone wants to, on the Thursday, anyone wants to volunteer to read one verse and explain in 5 minutes. I already got 2 confirmation. I still need 3 more people. Any chapter, any verse. But you must tell me, because if someone already taken that verse, then you cannot do that verse. You must choose another. Who would like to volunteer?
I like to volunteer, Prabhu. I would go through and let you know which one I'm doing, which
Okay.
was. Okay.
Anyone else? I got two more lots. Yadu Priya, you want to volunteer? Nangai?
Krishna Prabhu, that will be on this Thursday, our normal timing, right, Prabhu?
Yeah.
Within our class members only, right, Prabhu?
Yes, yes.
Okay, Ken Prabhu. But then the words I would
Message.
message to, okay.
Okay, one more. Who wants to do? Who volunteer? No volunteer? Okay, anyway, whoever wants, please message me. If not, we'll do 4 only. Okay, we got 5, then we'll read something else also. So the idea now is that material things will never give you full pleasure. How you can control your mind, that is the most important. And please remember that if you want to achieve something, you have to fix your mind onto it, right? Even when you want to achieve some material things, you fix your mind onto it. So if you want to achieve spiritual things, you make your mind and achieve it. So in this way, you can become successful spiritually. Okay? Okay. Thank you very much. So no questions, right? So I stop the class. Hare Krishna.